I'm still sinking in and I'm still processing this news. And I'm extremely happy and feel at the top of the world, but at the same time, I'm full of gratitude and I'm thankful to everybody. It took an entire village to help me and support me. And I'm full of gratitude and I want to be humble and to be grounded. And I'm just extremely happy. So this was a childhood dream which must have been ingrained by my father, but later on it got converted into something which was a more matured career decision, which was always as a something that I had planned from my high school days, and later on in college, and later on this thought became even more intensified. So this has always been a fixed plan that whatever I do, whatever job I take up, I'll have to prepare after I take up my first job. So this has always been the plan. I have straight out of college, I joined Indian Oil Corporation and I'm serving as Information Systems Officer, posted in Delhi at refinery headquarters of Indian Oil. So throughout my journey, I was a full-time aspirant. So I have been working with Indian Oil from 2021 after I graduated. It had been a difficult ride, but since I had a lot less time as compared to other aspirants who did not had a job while they were preparing, that scarcity of time made me realize the value of time, and I used to then utilize whatever remaining time I had in a more judicious way. So I used to find out 5 to 6 hours per day, majority of them before I go to office in the day and some after I return back, so that those hours could be fruitfully utilized. So that was my strategy, to be consistent with those 5-6 hours per day. For me, it was a personal decision because I want to stay financial independent and had a plan B so that I could fall back upon. But if somebody wants to have this, I want to say that it's very much possible, but you have to. This would be a more difficult journey as compared to the ones who are not doing a full-time preparation. But it's something that you have to accept that it will be a difficult ride, and you have to be more judicious with the time. You'll have to take up a house which is nearer to your office. You'll have to do more struggles and not spend on outings. You have to sacrifice on your vacations or something. So it will be a more emotionally daunting process, but if you are signing it off by yourself, then you should be committed to it. I did not take any coaching classes per se, neither offline or online, but I was associated with a lot of institutes for their test series and mentorship programs, and later on for interview programs, but not coaching classes per se. I mean, most of it, yes. I liberally use the free online courses on YouTube and other areas that I can see because I did not have time to go through coaching because I was a full-time aspirant. So I think that was the decision why I did not join coaching. This is my first attempt. Although I had seen a lot of topper videos, made a strategy and thought about it, like while I was in my 8th semester or so, but I started my full-fledged preparation in January, February 2022. So it's been 1 year of preparation and then 1 year of the entire exam process. So it's been 2 years I've been in that zone of studying and preparing. Like while I was in class 11, I had lost my father, so he was the one whose dream this was. But my mother had been the biggest pillar of strength. She herself was going through a terminal cancer right when I started preparations. But in spite of all her physical and mental struggles, she was the one who was always there to help me, who struggled so that I could study. And I think it's her sacrifice, it's her blessings, and it's her struggle that has come to fruit today, and I want to thank her for everything she has done for me. It had been a rocky adventure because I'm still coping up with the grief, and but the entire 2 years was difficult also because not just emotionally but logistically I used to have many emergency flights to Odisha because the treatment was in Odisha. There used to be side effects of her treatments, and she was not in the best of her shape. But my sister was always there to through thick and thin to help me and take care of the day-to-day struggles of my mom so that I could study. But apart from that, emotionally, I had signed up with professional help by taking counseling and therapy sessions right from 2022. So I've been in therapy and with mental health support throughout this 2 years, and I won't shy away from accepting that. So my home cadre is Odisha, and that's my preference. So initially, I would like to get back to my state, and since I've been there for most part of my life, still graduation and before that as well, I want to work at grassroots level and make the conditions of people there better. Not just in particular one sector or two, but overally improve the socio-economic conditions of the people, be it through their education or health or sanitation or access to information or awareness, but just to make the people feel more empowered about themselves.